Hey y'all, this is Ursula, the hobby container gardener. Y'all, I'm out here early trying to get a little work done before the heat actually sets in down here in southeast Louisiana, zone 9B. I'm trying to be prepared, got my little neck fan on, got my towel to wipe my face because it's wet. Sweat. So, today, y'all, I am going to be working on a project that I've been meaning to do, just didn't have an opportunity to do it because of the rain, the heat, vacation. Y'all know the drill. But it's something that I want to do. I feel like I have a need to do it. So, it's going to be today because, yeah, it's going to be today. But first, y'all, I want to show y'all another project that I'll be working on, and this is going to help your girl um, when the heat really sets in. This is going to help. Hold on. All right, y'all, this is it. This is going to be my drip irrigation. I am going to attempt to run this tubing along the fence, catch all of the pots, come back around and catch everything in the crop cage and beyond. I know I probably will need to get additional tubing, but hopefully I can convince my husband, or maybe I can get my son to come and help me to put this together. But I know it's going to be put together, y'all. It's too hot. It's too hot. And I know during the summertime, we don't get as much rain. So I won't be able to water with my rainwater. So that drip is going to save your girl. But y'all, I just got so much going on. Let me kind of give y'all like a brief overview of everything going on. So this is what the garden is looking like. A couple of things have been taken out. That's the tomatoes, and back, yeah, all the way in the back you might see some of the bell peppers. Over here, eggplants, zucchini, squash, some empty grow bags, because these are the bags that I had the potatoes in, and these are the other two bags I had the potatoes in. So still have some squash and zucchini in little small pots, y'all. Excuse the mess because I'm working on that. That's something else. Jalapeno peppers, they're looking great. Some more empty pots that I'm gonna fill. The red kidney beans are looking great. And y'all, so I trimmed the tomato plants. All right, I'm sorry. I trimmed a lot of the suckers off the tomato plants when I got back off of my vacation. Excuse me. So I've heard a lot of people say if you trim the suckers, you could put them in water and they will grow a new tomato plant. So I wanted to see. So I'm gonna put y'all here and show y'all what I did. All right, so down here, this is one of the suckers that I trimmed off. And if you, as y'all can see, all of these roots, they had water all the way up to here. So it's basically been sitting in water for a week. And this is the second one. So this was a sucker off of one of the tomato plants. One is a black cherry and one is the white cherry. Now, I don't know which one is which, but we are about to plant them. And I think I'm going to plant them in these two planters back here. So I'm going to set y'all right here. This is so unstable. All right, so these two planters right here are empty and ready. Let's see. Y'all, the sun is so bright, I'm not even sure if y'all could see. Okay, now I can see it. Alright, so right here I'm going to plant this, and I'm going to try to go as deep as I can. Hold 1 second. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I had to find something to put a hole in here. So I think this will do. This is already loosened up, and it already have all of the amendments. So I'm just going to stick this down up in here as far as it will go and cover it back. And of course I'm going to water this in a minute. Alright, so let me do this one. Just want to make sure it can go down as deep as it can, because I want all of these roots to be covered if I can. Okay. All right. Just like that, we have 2 new tomato plants, y'all. Okay. Let me wipe my face again. All right, y'all. Woo. Y'all, it's hot, but 2 new tomato plants. So I'll come back and water them in a minute. But what I wanted to show you guys, the project that I'm working on today, is I want to clip these tomato plants so that they'll be suspended from the top of this crop cage. Let's see, hopefully you can see. All right. So these are the clips that I'm working with. This is one of the tomato plants, and as y'all can see, I have the bamboo poles in here trying to hold it up, and it's just leaning all over the place. So what I did was, to save a little time, because I didn't want the video to be extra long, I went ahead and I tied some string or twine, this is twine, to the top bar on this crop cage. So what my plan is now, I'm gonna put y'all a little closer, is to go ahead and find one of the branches or one of the stems that's kind of leaning back, and I see this one over here, back here. You know, I'm gonna put y'all to the back so y'all can see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, y'all. All right. Okay. So back here, I want to take this branch, and I want to, first of all, I want to remove this bamboo stick, because once I elevate it from the top, I won't need. I'm trying not to knock my little tomatoes off, y'all, because I have a few little tomatoes on here. Well, it's hard to come out right now. Okay, I'll get it out later. All right, well, the idea is to take the twine, and I am going to, I have a knot in it. Well, no, I don't have a knot in it. Let's put a knot in it. All right, so then you're going to take it and you're going to put it in between, in this little crease right here. Put it in the crease, And then I'm going to go around this tomato stem and I'm going to clip it. Now, oh, I don't want to knock that off. Okay, so that should hold it. I can actually pull it a little bit tighter than this to kind of make it stand up a little bit, but I'm going to try to get everything situated first and then I'll straighten everything out. So let me do one more for this one right here in the middle. And I know it's probably hard for y'all to see because all of this just looks alike. Alright, this one I tied here, but I want to, let's see, I'm going to untie that one. So I'm going to put a knot in the twine. And the knot is just to keep it from slipping out, basically. Alright, so I'm going to take this and put it and twist it in. And now I want this stem and clip it in. And this is going to hold this up, and I won't need this bamboo pole. Oh, this one is coming out a little bit easier. So I won't need this bamboo pole. So I can basically take this out. So I have another one right here for the next plant. And then as I go around, I will use the top bar of this crop cage to suspend all of the tomato plants. And just keep them elevated. Then I'll go back and I will trim all of the suckers and just trim it back. The stems that I don't need, I'll go ahead and trim them back. And hopefully I will be able to enjoy some tomatoes. As y'all can see, I do have a few tomatoes that's coming. A few down there. There's a few ever so often. This one over here has some, and y'all, let me let this down so y'all can see. Okay, so I'm about to put cages on these bell peppers. These are the bell peppers that I grew from seed, and as you can see, they're starting to develop. They're getting tall. They're looking great. And then these are the ones that I purchased, and y'all, I got a few little peppers so far on here. There's another one somewhere. I don't see it right now, but y'all, they're starting to develop. So I'm excited about that. So I'm not going to keep y'all on a video while I tie up these tomato plants. I just wanted to kind of show y'all what I was doing to kind of get them in order. And y'all, the cucumbers. So the cucumbers are coming in really good. This is I think it's one of those straight 8. And I have been pulling lemon cucumbers off. This one is not ready, but this one back here is. Y'all, I can barely see what I'm doing because the sun is so bright. Alright, so this one here is ready. Well, I think I'm going to leave it on because it's not that yellow. And there's a couple more throughout here. And I also have these cucumbers right here that I recently started that are starting to grow. But, ooh, y'all, I'm glad that the rain has given me a chance to do a couple of little projects in the yard because, like I said, with the rain, that was really nothing that I can do. The yard was soggy and messy and wet, but hopefully I can get a bunch of projects that I want to get done. And then next week, we're supposed to have rain Tuesday through Saturday. And guess what? If my projects are going to be done, I will be appreciating all of that rain because that's less watering I have to do. All right, y'all. I'm about to get back to work. The sun is back from behind the clouds, and y'all, I feel the heat. I feel it. But I wanted to give y'all a final look at. So, yeah, tomato plants. Whew, hopefully, it's not too hot. I know it's really hot, and tomatoes and bell peppers don't really produce that well. But hopefully, they'll be in a good position so they make it through summer, and when fall hits, I should be fine. And one last project I have, y'all. Once I get all of the tomatoes tied up to the top of the crop cage, I have I think it's a 50% shade screen cloth that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop it across the top of the crop cage, and that's going to shade out the tomatoes and the bell peppers. The sun will scorch your tomatoes and your bell peppers if it sits on there and just constantly beams on it. So I will provide a little shade for my tomatoes and my peppers, but I have to finish this project before I can start the next one. All right, guys, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on what I was doing with my tomatoes. Hopefully everyone has a plan to grow their tomatoes and to protect their tomatoes during this hot summer. But y'all, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all stay safe and y'all be blessed. I will talk to y'all later.